do you want to say hi too? No? Oh, okay. Well, hello everybody. So, not to get too dramatic right from the start, but I have kind of been in a mental rut lately. You know, when all of your days start to feel the same and very repetitive, and don't worry, it's really not that bad, but I also do not want to let it get too bad. So, today we are doing the thing that our mothers and fathers always tells us to do when we're feeling down and we get super annoyed because it's superficial and it doesn't fix everything, and that is of course getting fresh air. And by getting fresh air, I of course mean trail riding, because why on earth would I go walking outside when I can go riding? If you watched my last video, I went to try out some ponies, and one of the ponies that I actually took home with me is Spot. She is right behind me right now and very interested. As I told you guys in that video, I'm not yet comfortable in putting her in the lesson program since she is in rescue, so I'm just getting to know her at the moment. Everything has been going super well, but I do want to try out trail riding with her, you know, to see how she reacts in new surroundings. I do not have any doubts that Spot wouldn't do great, but there has been numerous bear sightings recently that I am absolutely terrified of, so that is why I am bringing company with me today. My lovely friend Aurora has to actually ride to Fir Grove Stables today, so we are riding there together. After that, I will have to manage the ride to Dundle and back by myself, but you know, it's alright, I guess. So basically, I am filming this video as my memoir, so this will be what is left of me if a bear eats me. Not to jinx anything, that's bad karma. Anyways, so as you can see here in my paper map, I know I'm ancient, cut me some slack here. We are riding right through Steve's. After that is a cute bridge and a road that leads to Fir Grove, where we are dropping off my emotional safety network, aka Aurora. But there is also a cute campfire where there are food and water both for me and Spot, so we are gonna take a little breather there. From there we will continue right down to Starshine, where there is a cute apple farm and people to keep me safe. Am I terrified? Why would I be? And then lastly, from Starshine, our road to Dundle begins. And you know, then we go the same backwards. I am leaving bright and early, so I should be back home today, but my plans rarely go according to calculations, so I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that this is gonna work out, because the goal for this trip is to be relaxing and bonding time, not a traumatic experience. Yeah, after the longest intro speech of anybody's life, I am pretty much all packed up. I have a rope to tie Spot with. Aurora plans everything very carefully and she bagged blueberries. Yeah. Also, one rule that I made up completely by myself in a flowering field is that anytime someone goes trail riding, we will have to have somebody with a driver's license available in the stables. So in case of injuries or anything like that, we have somebody that can pick us up with the trailer. That's why I have my lovely stable hands here keeping the stable up and me safe while I'm gone. Am I technically running away from my responsibilities as a stable owner? Yes, but you know, I am experiencing the endless possibilities of free will. Let's call it that. So I'm all geared up, Aurora is all geared up, and she has been pressuring me to leave for the last 30 minutes. So, you know, without any further ado, let's go! I don't really know what has been going on for the last few weeks or why I'm feeling the way I am. The weird thing about me is that even though spring is supposed to feel like a fresh beginning and usually people's depressions start to get better when spring starts, mine is actually the opposite. I have tried to figure out why it is the way it is, but I haven't really understood it. But spring is the hardest time of the year to me. Sometimes I feel like I'm running in the same circle and nothing is changing and like I am in the same place I once were, but then I look at how I decided to deal with my feelings today and how I would have dealt with them even like a year ago. I didn't stay in bed to ponder about life decisions I do not have to think about or wallow in my own sadness. I decided to give my space to feel, but in a surrounding where I am safe and I have something else to focus on, so I don't go into that spiraling mindset. And I think it's safe to say I am pretty proud of myself of the way I dealt with my bad feelings today. I don't know, but it's weirdly dark right now. I felt like it's not even that late. Why is it getting this dark? Are you okay, girl? Is everything okay? Do not tell me that that was a droplet I felt. Please, please, no. Just my luck. So, as you can see, it's pouring cats and dogs right now. Spot seems to be weirdly okay with it, so everything is okay by now. I think I'm gonna stop at Starshine just for a minute to see if this stops soon. I am soaking wet and kind of cold right now, and there is a cabin at Dundle that I was thinking about staying in, but there is still like a half an hour ride to Dundle, and in this rain it's gonna be really hard, so I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed that this will pass, and I'll get back at you when we reach Starshine. So it has been about 30 minutes since we arrived here. I have been sitting here under a roof hanging out with this cat that I think was running away from the rain too. I think the sky is clearing up. It's still super dark and the clouds look heavy, but the rain has definitely gotten softer. I actually just called to the woman that owns the cabin in Dundle, and she said that I can have it for like the rest of the day if I arrive there within the next hour. So I think I will have to leave, but it's okay since I think the rain is stopping. The sky looks very ominous, but we're gonna ignore that. I mean, Dundle is not that far away, and once I reach the cabin, there is a stable, fully inside stable, and a warm place for me to hopefully get some dry clothes. So I think my only option right now is to try to get to the Dundle stables. There isn't really anyone here in Starshine. I don't know where they are. They might have a competition somewhere. It's very empty here, but yeah, wish me luck. I think I'm gonna go grab Spot and we're gonna continue down to Dundle.
Oh, Spot, I think we went the wrong way. I cannot see anything behind this freaking rain. I really need to call someone. This is not happening. Whoa, girl, calm down. Calm down. It's just the thunder. It's just the thunder. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, ow. Ow, my hands. Where's my phone? Where? Spot? Spot! Girl, please, come to me. Come to me. Spot? I can hear you. Please keep on moving. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming. Oh, thank God.